I don't think she here. No shade. Okay, let me see. Oh, y'all said Emma. Okay, we're gonna bring up Emma. Wait, what? Hello?
Ooh.
Hey, Emma, so the people, T White Braids is wondering what happened with your match. Remember the...
I know. It's my fault. It's my fault. Okay. Okay. So Adair is really sweet, but I just felt like overwhelmed with some things that were going on at work. I had like a big spiritual event, and I think like it was like too much too fast almost. But I don't know. She's very, very sweet. She's a really, really cool person. And then I ended up having like some, okay, I ended up having like a really bad panic attack like the week that we were supposed to meet. I know this is really bad. And then she like scheduled a really cool date, and then I bailed. It was messed up of me, and now I feel like too bad to like even text her and be like, "Hey, sorry that didn't work out. I just had like a hard like work situation and like a big spiritual event that I had to prioritize." And I don't know. I feel really bad because she's super sweet, and I would love to like.
Hold on, Georgia. What are you doing? Sorry. My bad.
Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. But I know it sucks because I was really excited for the date. But I just like I had so much going on, and then yeah. Anyway.
Okay, hold on. I don't know what just happened. What just happened to the comments? Because now I can't see them.
I don't see him either.
I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so
Now
okay,
everybody hates me.
It's just okay. So what's your type then? Like what's
I guess I need someone who's a little bit more independent. Not someone who like obviously somebody I can connect with, but not someone who's gonna just someone independent who has like really like a lot going on for themselves, and spiritual, into the arts type of thing. You know, I'm actually supposed to go to Hawaii in like for the new year, and so I'm trying to find like I don't need to fall in love with them, but I'm trying to find someone to like bring with me to Hawaii.
okay? So with the other thing, like you think you're gonna like apologize, or you're just gonna let it?
No, I did apologize, and
Okay.
like I didn't just like I did apologize and explained what was going on and all of that stuff.
Okay.
But I just felt like it's kind of like hard to recover from. And then also I just kind of felt like it was almost too affectionate too quick, like almost love bomby. Like we didn't really know each other super duper well, and I felt like pressure like really quickly.
Okay.
I don't know,
Okay.
but definitely a really cool person. She's a sweet person.
And then you just like girls, right?
No, I date everyone, but yeah, mostly girls. Yeah. Did Adair comment? I want to see. Someone said that my match commented. Yeah, you can drop me if you need to, Joss. That's fine.
Here, let's see. Let's try
Yeah,
this.
no, we can let Adair in. We can talk about it. If you want to bring my previous match up and we can have a chat.
Who's your previous match?
Adair.
Adair, she's up here?
Yeah, it said she commented.
Okay. She wants to request. She can. How do you say her? Adair?
Yeah.
Add her? Okay. All right, Adair, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. It's a request. I'll give you a second. Uh, I don't. Adair, you here? Okay. Thank you, Justine. I don't know. Hold on. I don't see them.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Emma, I'm gonna bring you back then.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sorry it didn't work out with my previous match, but thanks for having me back up.
Oh no, you. Oh wait, just kidding. Don't leave.
Okay. Hey, Adair, how are you?
Thank you, Carla. Hey.
Wow. Give me 1 second. Shit. What's that? Good thing. What's going on, y'all? Look, there was no hard feelings. We had talked about it. I said I understood what they were going through. The only thing I will say is that no, there's no love bombing because A, we never even talked on the phone. This is probably the most verbal, auditory communication we had the whole time. I set up a date because I'm a grown person. So I made plans and I said, here it is. You said, sure. And then it didn't happen. And then I made accommodations of like, hey, do you want to switch it to anything else? You said yes. And then an hour before we were supposed to meet, it was a no-go, which I said I understood because I do. Love bombing is having multiple interactions, trying to be like, I like this, so let's do this. Wasn't trying to be your girlfriend. I was trying to take you on a date. And so there's that. That's the only thing I would say. But other than that, I was very understanding because I get mental health. I get having stressors. I understand that. I'm also huge on communication. So I had plans that I chose not to do. I spent money that I didn't have to spend in order to buy tickets to make an experience, not just once, but twice happen. And that's not love bombing. That's being precise and knowing what you want and going after it. So
yeah, I just felt like a lot of, I do appreciate that you were understanding, and it is kind of weird to have this conversation on live, but
y'all asked. It's all about
I did feel like there was like you just expressed, maybe long bombing is the wrong term, but you did express some things that made me feel like just too overwhelmed for me, like too
At the end of the day, you have to be prepared to be in a communicative relationship with anybody. And
right.
If you're not there, you're not there. And that's okay. But I am, and, it is what it is. So there is actually legitimately no hard feelings in that regard because we are grown people. And if things work out, they work out. If they don't, they don't. So the only reason I came up is for that one moment. And
yeah, if I used the wrong term that was like made you feel...
That was incorrect, but I get you.
Yeah, I felt like there. I felt overwhelmed by the energy I was receiving. I don't know what word to use to express that. If that's a different word, that's how I felt. And
well, yeah, Emma, because you're saying that Adair says. So what did Adair say that made you feel overwhelmed?
Adair said something to the effect of like, just like,
don't look to the left, that's lying.
What?
I said, don't look to the left. That's when people look to the left.
I'm not. This is my right. And also, don't accuse me of lying.
Too late.
Well, I'm not lying. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to put you on blast, but since you said something so unkind.
Feel free to put me on blast. I can show
like, you don't date often, and so when you get the opportunity to date, you, like, take it very seriously, et cetera, et cetera. And I respect that. I appreciate that. But it just felt like you were putting a lot of pressure on something that was just like a first-time meeting. And just so you know, when you're on a video, if you look this way, it's the right. So it looks like I'm looking to my left, and that way is the left. So
you know what's really entertaining is people who come up and try to express and do this whole dating thing, but aren't serious. If you have mental illnesses and can't actually date right now, you should be open about that. But no, you're still on this live coming back.
And you also have, yes,
no, it's not, because I have my own issues and I understand needing to prioritize my well-being before I try to bring somebody else in on the case. You weren't ready, Emma. As much as
That
your intention is good,
you
you're
don't
not
get to
ready.
say what I am or I'm
I
not ready
actually
for.
do
You
get
don't
to
know
say it
me.
because
We've
I'm the one
never
who's on
met
the
in
other end of
person.
it.
We had one date that didn't
We
go
didn't
through.
even, no, we didn't even talk. This is the most conversation we
Okay,
had.
so then why do you feel like you have the authority to say what I am or am not ready for?
Because remember that time you were on a live telling people about their chakras and trying to read them? I'm doing the same to you, and you just don't like it.
That's not true, Adair. You don't, if you don't know me, you don't have the authority to say what I am or am not capable of.
I don't think you
Especially
even know what your
these people
authority is to say
exploding
what you
it.
say about your own life, because right now it's a little bit messy.
It's okay to have a messy life and still need love.
It is okay to have a messy
People
life.
who are
and
messy
so,
need love.
the person who you just said, oh, she hasn't dated in a while. Yeah, because I knew I was messy, got my shit together, and wanted to wait for somebody who was actually ready, and I didn't find that.
That's
And there was no
okay,
hard
but you don't
feeling
need to come on here and call me a liar, especially since I wasn't going to say anything negative about you.
So the part that you said was love bombing was that she said she hasn't dated in a while?
Well, it was just it felt like she was really needy. And I felt overwhelmed because I need to be with someone who's independent.
I am independent. That's why I was able to be the one who drives because you don't, so independent. I was the one who set up a date
I
because you
drive.
didn't. I gave you options because I was thinking about your needs. And I even asked you what you like to do, the Van Gogh thing. So I bought tickets to another event, seeing as I had made a mistake in the first part of it. So I was actually paying attention to your needs and what you wanted. I even offered to come pick you up. I
Yeah.
was washing my car when you canceled to come get
Okay.
you.
I don't think it's a big deal for people to have issues come up and cancel. It's a lay. Like, there's a reason
And
why there's
no, but the
that
thing is,
stereotype.
even your hairstylist will say you have 24 hours to make a cancellation. Other than that, we charge you. And at the end of the day, it's rude because you didn't know what was going on in my life. You did not know what I canceled to
Well,
go
and
on a
then the
date
other
with you.
thing that
So
you
to an
said is
hour
that you had
before,
like a full meltdown when I canceled, which I don't understand.
yeah,
Like,
because I
if
have
you're gonna say
autism.
that I have
Because
mental
I
health
have
issues
autism,
and then you
and
have a
therefore having
meltdown,
meltdowns,
so
I
then
didn't have a.
why would somebody
Listen,
with
listen, listen.
autism
I
say
did
that
not
I'm
have.
not able to date if I have mental health problems?
No, no, no.
You have
What you're
mental
not
health
doing
things
is
you deal with
listening.
too.
Your critical thinking is getting in the way of your dissonance. Stop it.
No,
What I'm
don't
saying,
speak to me that way. You don't know me.
I
But
do know you enough
it's
to know
not
what's
right
going
for you
on
to say
because I
that
have the
I don't
same
deserve
thing.
love
I didn't
because I
say that.
canceled a date and
Words
then
in
you
my
had a
mouth.
big
I didn't say
meltdown.
that.
I have to jump in a little bit because Emma, you're saying she had a meltdown, but she spent her money on tickets,
Which
and you
I
canceled her house.
offered to reimburse.
But she can't show emotion from.
No, of course
And
she
when
can
I
show
say, and when I
emotion, but
say people what people don't understand about meltdowns, I didn't say I was doing some crazy thing. I said, oh, I was having a bit of a meltdown because having irregulated change like that for people with autism, it sends them into a bit of like a frenzy. And so the fact that I woke up early, did all these things, and then my plans like that got changed without really reaching out. It wasn't like you told me that day what was going on. It took a minute, man. And so like that was a little stressful. I had to
it's
redo my
stressful for
stuff.
me to know that
And
if
then
plans change, someone's gonna have a meltdown. That's stressful for me.
What are you considering meltdown? Like, what
That
is
was
it?
her word, not mine.
a meltdown for
Okay.
me is at the end of like not hearing, getting this canceled or whatever. You do go into a bit of for me, a dopamine dip and a
Mhm.
serotonin dip. And then you get a little depressing in that. Nothing crazy happens. It's more like I'll just go and play video games and kind of like veg out. But it really brings my whole day down when a plan is changed so quickly.
Mhm.
And so when that was the case, it like bummed me out and it like started making me also, because I have triggers because I'm a human,
Mhm.
into fits of rejection, thinking that, hey, maybe it is me, maybe I'm not worth love. And I was like, whoa, those are bad thoughts as far as like, it's just a date, it's okay. Now, I did share those things with Emma because I'm a grown person and I like communication. So I wanted to let you know, like, hey, your actions do have consequences no matter the intention. Your
Yeah.
intention was to make sure you were caring about your peace, your mental health, that's fine. But there's also a bit of um, understanding of like, okay, maybe I also set somebody's shit out, because I canceled so quickly. Like, hey, you have to understand that just because you had a breakdown, and that's totally understandable. If I have one too because of your cancellation, that's okay too. It's like I plan stuff because I'm ready. And it's okay if you're not ready. It's okay if you're unable to be with somebody in that regard. I gave multiple chances. I tried to reach out. I really was being quite um, specific on my intentions, and that didn't happen. Like I said, I understand, and I still understand, but like it felt, it just sucks. I hate to just not be able to do the plans you had and go on a date, but yeah, we all have to understand. I don't know. I
Because
can go
I'm
into a big ass
yeah.
tangent about it, but at the end of the day, no, I'm not trying to be ableist. I'm fucking disabled myself, and both physically and mentally. That's also what sucks, is that me standing up, me waking up, me doing all this physical activity to get ready for something was a labor of love in my eyes. Not I love you, but a labor of like, I'm ready to be with a partner. So that's something that folks got to understand. It's like, it's not just one sided of, I wasn't feeling good. Because you even said something like, oh, I really didn't want to do this to you. But the thing is, you did. As far as like, and that's not just like you in general. That's when people do that for anybody. We should all be aware of what we got going on. But anyways,
I definitely did not at all want to communicate or do anything that would send you down a spiral to think you're unworthy of love, because
but it's
I
not just,
do
it's
think
not
you
a
are a
you
good
thing, Emma.
person. You
That's not
are
a you thing.
cool.
It was the action that happened that
I
triggered
was
something
really
I had.
patient and not interrupting you because I wanted to show respect, and
Yikes.
then you immediately interrupted me.
Yikes. I was
Why is
literally
that
just
yikes?
commenting on what you're
I was
talking about.
I had things to say when you were talking that whole time, and I was very patient because I wanted to be respectful to what you were saying. I don't understand how, like, if there was really no hard feelings, no bad feelings, like, why the yawn? Why telling me I'm lying?
I'm yawning because it is 9:20 and I've been at work all day.
Okay,
Thank you
it
for
just
checking that
seems
out.
like if you really had no hard feelings, then why this, like, if I asked for somebody to listen when I'm speaking instead of interrupt me as I didn't interrupt you, that's not too much to ask.
Okay.
I feel like I didn't have any issue until you called me a liar, and until you said I wasn't worthy of love, which is the same thing that you said I made you feel, which is like, I would never want to make you feel that way. So why would you tell me I wasn't worthy of love? That's unkind, and it's not true, and it's not fair. Even if I did do wrong actions that I did apologize for, or I need to make amends and say sorry, all those things, that doesn't mean I'm not worthy of love. And that is ableist rhetoric, which you should understand.
I was letting you talk.
Okay, thank you. I'm finished.
Okay. Well, are there still hard feelings or?
I don't have hard feelings because I don't know this person.
It seems like you do, and admittedly
My hard
I do,
feelings
because you
are
called me
for
a
other.
liar, and
My
you
hard
said I was
feelings are
unworthy
for
of
other
love, and you
actions.
said
And you
ableist
as a person, I
remarks.
don't know you enough to have that kind of anchor. I'm already
I'm
talking
not
to somebody else.
angry,
It's
but I
okay.
take offense to what you said, especially since I wasn't going to say anything negative about you.
So, I mean, I guess it's just like, just done, just fuck it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean,
All right. Well, I mean, it seems like it's just definitely some miscommunication, 100%. I feel like, Adair was obviously upset that Emma canceled twice, and Emma felt overwhelmed from that. So I guess, yeah, that's kind of what we got from that. I hope that you guys, I don't know, can be cool. Probably not, but I don't know.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I don't
But yeah,
anticipate we'll stay connected, but I mean, I wish you well.
same.
Okay. Cool. Well,
Joss, have a good night. Everybody have a good night. I'm gonna have a good night. I'm going to bed.
okay. Good night. Good night, Mookie. Good night.
Oop, shit. How do I get out?
All right. Okay, I don't know if you want to stay, probably not, but
Yeah. Well,
all right. Well, you have a good night. Be safe.
You have a good night, Joss.
You too, Bookie. Okay. Jocelyn Springer. Okay. Okay, shit. Well, guys, I don't know. Guys, Team White Braids, I don't know what y'all thinking. There was a lot that just went down for that, with that right now.